That is not for the loading screen.
Bye-bye.
Hold on.
Now we go.
Yeah. Welcome. I have no big plan for today besides like working on shit. I have shit to get done. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing that. Basically like, oops, jumping places. Basically like a yap sesh.
Okay, upstairs.
Because like, yeah, like I said, I need to get stuff done. I have tasks that need finishing. And also kind of like I don't feel like doing anything. But also like I feel like streaming, but I don't feel like doing anything. Like duality of like, I wanna do stuff, but I don't wanna do stuff. That's why this is a thing. Again. Yeah. So yeah, off-screen work bullshittery because I can't really show any of it. Both of this secret project because you know it's secret. A secret project is a secret project because it's secret. So can we show that? How's it going? I am existing. Which you know. Is this not something you just uncover my freaking screen? There we go. I was covering my own chat real quick. So the thing I have in my hands. Because I'm also working something IRL as well for a side job. Yes, I am existing. Yeah. Is the one funny question I don't know how to answer. Because I don't know how I feel, really. Like, it's the whole like thing of like, I don't know, I'm fine, I guess. You know, side job as freelance artist? No, side job as like, I'm not gonna talk about it because like. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but it's not commission stuff now. Not yet. I have some lined, potentially for like the near future. At least I've been in talks about those. So there's like one confirmed, one big one confirmed. It's just a whole thing of like logistics. Sort of. I can call it logistics, yeah. Tell me if you don't want to talk about it since it's a secret project. I mean, secret project and side job are two different things. Secret project is like a me thing that I have decided to do on my own. I have decided to make on my own. And side job is, well, side job. But without regular income. It's like a... It's technically something like a commission thing, I guess. Yeah. Commission-based side job. Yeah, sure. We'll call it that. Oh, I just broke my screen. There we go. Suddenly broke my screen. Oh no. But yeah. It's a funky thing. Also, let me just pick up something else because I finished the one thing. Hold on. I need to do another. Because I have like 3 things to do. Also, if you heard, and generally that's my old coffee mug from like the morning. I have not cleaned that thing yet. I'm too fucking lazy to do that right now. So I still have a fucking coffee mug on my desk from the morning. Alright. I have a box of things to do. But yeah, no, it's like I have like different 3? Yeah, 3 different things to do. Generally. I'm gonna put that to the side. So yeah. What type of coffee do you like? I'm technically I drink instant. I don't like regular coffee. I don't like, what's it called in English? I don't know. Like the grains? I hate that. The regular coffee has the grains in it. And we don't have a coffee machine anymore. So we are playing with fucking grains in the mug. But you know, I just make my instant coffee with like milk as base and like 2 teaspoons of sugar. Because I like my coffee sweet. I like a lot of things sweet in general. So yeah. I also have the funny thing of like over sweetening and over spicing my food in general. So like if I make something, there's a high chance it's like basically inedible to other people. because like yeah, I just spice that too much. Because like I can't really, you know, my sense of taste is like dampened a lot than other people's, so yeah. I make my food like way too salty for regular people. Which is technically a problem. Because that means I'm eating like way more salt than you should be eating. But yeah, no, I just it's basically because I have some kind of like feel some kind of like flavor. Because I have a lot of foods that are pretty bland to me. Because of my fucked up sense of taste. Which is not really the fault of my sense of taste or like my taste buds. It's the fault of my nose being crap. So, yeah. That's a funny thing. Also, like, had a fucking headache earlier, so like, I still have like a little bit of a headache, actually. But then again, it's like, it's fall. It happens. Hold on. It is very, very common for me to have like headaches in fall and like winter. Because of fucking weather being crap. I almost fucking dropped something. Jesus, I need to be more careful because I'm like, dropping crap. Oh my god. I can't afford to drop this shit. I need to be careful. Because then we're gonna have to get up and like pick it up. That's gonna be annoying. But yeah, just quickly do this. One thing, and I'm gonna go to a project, which will still take a bunch of time for me to freaking get to a semi-presentable state. Like that, I'm just working on getting it presentable. So am I buffering? Are we buffering right now? What is this? Why is my stream preview buffering? Oi. What's going on? My internet dying? Whatever. Somehow the live stream in YouTube just stopped working. Oh shit. YouTube is doing this on me, what the fuck? Yo, help! Work, you bitch! I don't know, it might be something on their own end. Cause for me it says the stream is fine. Like I have no clue. YouTube doing weird shit again, I guess. Again, servers dying on there and oh, no, and I fucking dropped one. Hold on. I took it up. There we go. Well, if we're buffering on YouTube, I guess Twitch is always there, I guess. It's useful for something. It's useful for something. Alright. Just quickly getting that sorted. It's a little like easy task. I don't think so. There's another. She's still going, but it's, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, it's funky. Or just maybe my internet dying a little bit. Fucking, I don't know. Well, all I know is just my internet provider can't just shit itself sometimes. So maybe they're having potential issues, I don't know. It's been a thing like recently that I had like internet issues. I had fucking power issues recently as well. Like there was a whole... What was this? I had a whole fucking power outage recently. So no, that's like fun stuff. Or maybe possibly on my end, I don't know. Well, we'll see. Nothing on my end is complaining though, so like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, I am not that deep in tech stuff. Especially like streaming software related. I think it's back, hell yeah. There we go. YouTube just like quickly stripped a little bit, I guess. I had a little bit of an issue. But that's, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna also like look it all down because like I have a literal box of things on my desk right now. I'm just going through a box of things. And my I almost dropped another thingy. Jesus! I have to be careful. I mean, it's not like I can break things, but like picking them up would be annoying. But yeah, just quickly gonna go through this because I got asked to do that, and I'll go to the fun part of side project. This side project though, the secret project. Generally, thinking, hopefully, it's a hopefully I will get this by this time, but hopefully, I'm thinking of getting like having like a preview mark, like a preview thing that I could show somewhere by like June, next June, I think. Hopefully. It's just like, it takes a lot of time, and like, I haven't worked on it in 2 fucking months because I am having a big case of procrastinating bastard. Being, you know, being me, you know. I've been procrastinating on it a lot. And also like executive dysfunction going very fucking strong, and you know, like me doing other crap in the background as well. Like y'all may not think it, but I'm doing like a lot of crap in the background. I've been kind of like since I've like gone on like this semi-hiatus thing with like no schedule. I feel like I've been kind of busier than before. I feel like potentially that like there's more crap I'm doing that I need to like take care of and whatnot. Yeah, also like I've been like working on... Is that box almost empty? Yes. I've been like also working on getting the freaking transition continue, you know? All of that stuff. Getting that, you know, sorted. So I can hopefully get my testosterone next year. At the beginning of next year, hopefully. And so I don't have to like wait ages upon ages. Procrastination is weird and annoying. Yeah. Yeah, again, especially if you have like executive dysfunctions. It's the whole thing of like, I wanna do thing A, right? Yeah, it's the feeling of wanting to do thing A, but your body does not move. You wanna get up and do thing A, but your body just does not move. And you just sit there, and sit there, and sit there. until it's like evening, and you cannot do thing A anymore because it's too late now. In my case, it's a lot of like watching YouTube in the morning. You know, I wake up, I got breakfast, and I watch YouTube while I'm eating. And then after, like, I take a shower and I get my coffee. I sit down again. And I continue to watch YouTube while drinking my coffee, and I'm done with my coffee. And I think, okay, I wanna do thing A. No, I continue watching YouTube. Until it's like midday, and I'm like, that happened. Literally me trying to complete my OC or learn programming or other stuff. Yeah, literally same. I'm just like, I have tabs open on my browser with like tutorials and crap and like stuff, but I haven't touched them in ages. I started them, but I haven't touched them. Why? I don't know. But they're just there. Then again, I have the curse of like a bajillion of tabs. Yeah, excuse me. I had a low burp. Oh god. And then you feel bad that you didn't do the stuff that you promised to do. Yeah! Yeah! You don't wanna know how many things I started and never finished them? There's a lot of things. I'm pretty sure I have my, actually, I'm pretty sure if you go to my card, I have my toy house linked in there. I'm pretty sure I linked it. And just go to like any, like couple like profiles from my OCs. None of them have finished bios. I've put in a HTML template that I found, but the template most of the time is like not filled or barely filled. How many? I can't even count anymore. It's just with so many. Because I've been doing this for years. I have an issue. I have an issue with that. I have an issue. I also like just, you know, started things, gave up on things, yada yada yada. It's a thing. But I've done that like many times. Of like starting something and like never finishing it. Because somehow, somewhere, I just lost the steam to do it. I lost like the interest. Let me just scoot over, got a different thing. Oh, there we go, different task. But yeah, it's like the whole thing of like, I start things, I get really like overexcited about doing the thing. And then somehow, some way, I lose interest. A lot of the time it's because I took too long of a break. So starting back up, it feels like really hard. Yeah. So I just don't. My mom always says that to handle procrastination, why not just instantly do the project? Yeah, but like, what do you do if that project is like a really long thing that on average takes people like a year or two to finish? Exactly. See, it's just like, I don't know. Again, secret project is a thing that on average takes like a year or two or three, really depending on how wide you make that project. Usually, you know, it really depends on how wide you make that project and how ambitious you make it. But the type of secret project I'm doing, that I will show at some point once I have more stuff done with it. Because it's still in the baby stage and whatnot. I'm like too embarrassed to like show it. I could. Nothing's stopping me technically. So you do the project all alone or with friends? I'm doing that alone. I'm doing that alone. I'm doing most of the work alone, and I asked some friends to like give me feedback on it. But yeah, all the work is basically me. Because I don't really have friends that could help me with that. Really, because I don't have friends that have that kind of skill to help me with it. Besides giving me like feedback on like what they think that I should change or improve or whatever, or if like thing A in the project actually works or not, or if like I did something incorrectly and something doesn't work, you know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, being a solo maker of this type of thing take a lot of time. Can show the VIP, the work in progress version of the project, and we can give feedback. True, but then again, I have that whole like being too self-conscious of my crap thing, like me doing rigging streams for my 1.5 model. It took me a lot of like thinking to like show to do, right? And I only did them when I had more work. When I had some work done already, you know? Like I had to like think a lot and be like, do I want to do this? Do I want to not? Do I want to show? Do I not want to show? Like, yeah. Because again, I'm a self-conscious idiot. I get really self-conscious of like what people will think of what I'm doing. That stops me from like showing that thing I'm working on to people, because like I'm scared of like being judged, even though like, you know, I shouldn't be, because like I haven't done such a project before. I am basically like a noob trying to like learn essentially a new skill. Because it's like, it's not anything that I've done before, right? You know, it's like having, it's like a artist trying, like a visual artist, right, that paints or something, right, trying to learn how to do music. I'm not saying the project is a music thing, because it's not, because I am absolutely unable to make music. I tried before. I absolutely just do not understand music shit. So, but yeah, it's like, it's outside of the scope of the shit I know. So I'm like really, really self-conscious about it. Because I'm really self-conscious of like showing new things to a bigger group of people. Right? Like I have showed that the project to my friends. But like I have like what? 8 friends? You know, that's not that many people. And you know, besides those friends, you know, unless they send it to somebody else, unless they show it to somebody else, you know, it's just these 8 people that will see the thing and potentially judge me on the thing. And then if I show it on the stream, it's like, you know, it's gonna be like more people that I can't really control who will see the thing and who will try to judge me, blah blah blah. You know, it's a mental thing that I just need to fix at some point. I was actually talking about it a little bit with my psychologist. But yeah, it's just something I have to work on. It's my own like mental block of, you know, I'm basically, my brain is like afraid of failure, or like being perceived as like, basically like somebody telling me I'm making a mistake. Yeah, essentially. Like I'm scared of making mistakes, or like people thinking I'm stupid for like doing this thing this way, even though it fucking works for me, you know. Same. Yeah. Yeah, I hear it's a common problem. That's why I haven't really shown much of it. Because again, I've barely really technically started it. Most of the time I've actually worked on the project has been me trying to figure out how the fuck do I make it. Like, I have an idea, but like, how do I start? That kind of thing. Mistakes and failures and improvement for us to improve. I think you meant to say important. But yeah, technically yes, but like, you know, I can't help with my just brain just being like that. My brain just does. Like, I have been told by technically I have 2 psychologists. Fun fact, I don't know if I think I've told that before, but technically I have 2 psychologists. One is like general, the other one's basically for transition, essentially. And my general psychologist told me I have a tendency to just assume the worst of people and situations, which is entirely true. I do that. I assume people will hate me and whatnot, or think I'm dumb or something like that. And that is part of that. That's me being embarrassed of learning a new skill and showing what I learned to a bigger group of people is part of me, like, assuming that people will hate it or think I'm dumb or whatever. It's me assuming negative of people. Which again, it's a thing I have pointed out to me. It is overthinking, sort of, a little bit. Again, it's just me assuming the worst of people and situations. Like, it's part of that is me assuming that if somebody doesn't reply to me within 5 minutes, that they hate me immediately and think I'm annoying. That happens a lot. Even with people that I know would never think of me that way, because they're too nice to think of me that way. Even if you know, even if I know that this person wouldn't do this, my mind will immediately still wander to that assumption if they take a while to respond. And by a while, I mean 5 minutes. 5 minutes is enough for me to start already assuming. So yeah, it's just part of that. My brain is not very nice to me. Like, my brain just makes me like self-doubt myself a lot. I also get demotivated a lot as well. I just demotivate myself, really. Because again, it circles back to the thing of like, it's sort of overthinking, but also like but more like assuming the worst. So if I do something for like a while, right, and it doesn't work or something, then I assume that like I suck at it and people hate me. Like, part of the reason why I haven't streamed in December last year is, one is the whole thing of like, I wanna take a break in December and like focus on family and stuff. But another thing is because I started to like, spiral a little bit into negative thoughts of basically like, hey, I've been doing this streaming thing for a while. But nowhere near where I would want to be. So that means that I suck at it and that people hate me and that I'm not interesting or something like that, you know? So yeah, it's a little bit of like mental spirals, which I'm not a fan. Hopefully it will not happen this year, because I have actually meds for that now that I think are actually working, because I haven't had a depressive day for like nearly 3 months now. Our brains just sometimes decide to give us the motivation and decides to demotivate us for some reason and make it feel terrible. Yeah. My psychologist told me that, like, me assuming shit is basically my brain trying to, like, overprotect me. Like, he told me my brain's just basically overprotective. So it's just like, it gives up. Right, I have a tendency to basically, like, give up way too early. Before anything has happened. Because I'm also, like, an impatient bitch. Like, I am fucking impatient. As hell. I am none of that. Like, if I stand in the line and it just takes forever, I will get annoyed at it. Like, full stop. I would just get annoyed at it because I am. I don't like waiting and stuff. So, like, if something takes too long to do, same with, like, drawing as well. If a drawing takes too long in my brain's perception, I will just start getting frustrated with it and not want to finish. I just want to, like, do something else. Which is annoying, really. Yeah, it is really annoying. But, yeah, it's one of the many ways that a human brain is trying to protect itself. You know, some of these ways are kind of to the detriment of the person, but, you know, it is what it is. Unfortunately, we just have to, like, deal with it. Oh yeah, also another thing, I don't think I've thought about that, but, like, on my last psychologist appointment with the other guy that, you know, helps me transition and stuff, I technically sort of got a confirmation that, like, he said that, like, 90%, minimum of, like, 90%, he's pretty confident that on top of autism, I have ADHD. Just funny. Because, like, it's again the whole thing of, like, nobody has ever bothered to even, like, think that I might have this. Because the thing is, right, at school, like, in the context of, like, ADHD, right, in middle school, I had, like, a typical, like, a very stereotypical ADHD kid, right? It was, like, the biggest representation of these, like, ADHD kid stereotype, right? Just constantly moving, constantly having to do shit, teachers having to give him extra tasks so he could shut the fuck up and be calm for 5 minutes. That kind of stuff, right? And then there was me, you know, having issues talking with people in general, because anxiety go, social anxiety go, brr. But also, like, just me just sitting calmly in class. You know? So, like, you know, I'm not, like, at all the representation of, like, what people think what do people see when they think ADHD? Like, at all. Nobody, like, expected that shit. And, people did not expect that from me at all. Because, like, again, at school I was, like, really quiet, really calm. I was just doing my own thing. Not, like, bothering people, like, not being an extra bother or anything. I just, like, you know, nice, well-behaved, calm child kind of thing, right? But then I would go home and I would just be a fucking chaos idiot. I feel like a lot of people have ADHD, OCD, or autism, or all of the above. Yeah, especially if they don't fit the stereotype, then nobody bothers to actually get you checked and actually, like, get you, like, diagnosis whether you do or not have these problems. Because again, nobody bothered to diagnose me because I don't fit the stereotypes of autistic people or people with ADHD, like, at all. So yeah. Also, where I live, we have like a really old, very, like, backwards perception of like people with like mental health issues and like these problems. Like mental health is not very good here. Like getting help for like mental health shit is really difficult. At least in my city. It is fucking pain. Especially getting that help through the National Health Fund is also just stupid. Like, dear lord. One, it just takes forever. And two, sometimes just the quality of the doctor you get is just crap. Oh my god. Yeah, it's like, dear lord. Like, it took me like half a year to find a psychologist to start, like, actually start, like, transitioning besides, like, social shite. You know? Half a year. To just find one dude that does not cost a fucking arm and a leg for one appointment. Like, dear lord. Like, psychologists and psychiatrists are so expensive. Literally. Like, oh my god. Like, one visit costs like 1 week of food, essentially. Like, and imagine trying to like keep your mental health in check and like care for your mental health while you don't have money. Or like you barely have income. It's like it's expensive to be healthy and like take care of yourself. And not, you know, not having a life that sucks ass is really expensive. In general. But yeah. There's funny mental health stuff. But no, I think my meds are actually helping. Because again, it's been like 3 months since I had like a big depressive episode. Cause like, yeah, I wake up sometimes like just feeling worse a bit. But it's not like it used to be where I just had no motivation to just exist. You know? I had days before where I just sat there in front of my PC, mindlessly watching YouTube, feeling like absolute utter shit. And thinking that I am absolute utter shit and a waste of space. And I haven't had that in like months, so yippee-ki-yay. Yippee-ki-yay. I don't feel great. Mind you. But like it's serviceable. It's fine. It's like okay. It's like neutral. Yeah, we're in the neutral territory now. Yeah. Not horrible. Just neutral. And that's a massive improvement. I'm gonna take feeling neutral over feeling I get like crap every day. Like any day, I would just take that. Cause yeah, anything is better than crap. TBH. Also, I need a sip. Ah. But also, like, the thing with like a lot of people nowadays having like ADHD and like autism and other issues, because like it's a thing of people actually going to a doctor getting diagnosed, because a lot of people before just didn't. So like one thing I heard being said by basically my parents' generation, and sort of like my parents a little bit as well, is that everybody nowadays has depression. It's a sentence I've heard before. Every young person has depression nowadays, which like I'm not surprised. Life in my country kind of sucks ass, especially if you're young, especially if you're like a teenager or like in your 20s, it fucking sucks ass. Prospects, 0. Like, dead ass. Unless you have connections, you have like 0 prospects in life. For real, for real. So I'm not surprised. Also, like, again, a lot of people go nowadays and get themselves checked for any like mental health issues. Before, people were essentially like shamed to like into hiding their issues. It's why some older people have the perception of depression being the big sad. That you're just sad. Depression is just being sad, which is not. But that's the kind of like why some people have that kind of perception. Hell, my own grandma even had that perception. And it pissed me off because I had to like I actually explain to her, hey, depression is not the big sad. It can be. It is much worse. Because I would take just being sad over being depressed. Not gonna lie. Being sad is less painful than being depressed. Because if you're just sad, it will just go away at some point. Depression doesn't. It doesn't. It just doesn't go away. You will stay with that for life. It just gets a little bit better. It just gets a little bit more manageable. But we can come back easily. Just, you know, not the fun part. But yeah, no, it's just... Mental health is a funny thing. It is a funny thing. Because, like, until you have it explained to you, and, like, somebody explains to you, like, why you have this and this issue, probably a lot of people just don't think that they have issues, really. Again, my ass did not think I had these. I even qualified at all to get the diagnosis I got. Because, like, again, the whole, like, stereotype thing. The stereotype is very strong. And the stereotypes are very strong in here, actually. And it's kind of, like, similar to how, like, a funny thing, okay? Because, like, I've talked about with my psychologist, that he asked me, for, like, the transition shit. He had to ask, like, a bunch of questions, right? And one of them was, like, the timeline of my, like, gender identity. Essentially. And sort of like a sub-question of that, that he asked as we talked about it, as I was talking about, like, how I felt and shit. The sub-question was, like, because I told him, right, because I think I talked about it on the stream before, I've started questioning my gender when I was, like, 17. Yeah. Which is technically pretty late, I would say. It's pretty late. But I just had the issue of, like, trying to, you know, deal with living as what people wanted me to be. Even though it made me unhappy and didn't feel right. I tried to force myself. And then when I was like 17, 16-ish, I met someone online, right? There was a friend at the time. Which, now that I think about it, it's kind of weird because, like, that person was, like, an adult. Now that I think about it. It is a little weird. But then again, I didn't know her age at the time, so I didn't really think about it that deeply for, like, a while. But then, like, yeah, in hindsight, it was kind of weird. Because it was, like, an adult starting a friendship with a 17-year-old, and it was like, yeah. Hindsight 2025, it's a little weird. It was a little weird, I think. But who knew that, huh? Yeah, I didn't. I was a fucking kid. I didn't know. But that's when I started thinking about it. And funny question. Slightly funny question, actually. My psychologist basically asked me like, how I didn't know any of this before I was 17. How didn't I know that there's all of this stuff about like LGBT people and like that there's more than just gay men and lesbians. That like, you know, asexual people exist, trans people exist, blah 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 blah. The funny thing is, okay, they don't show that. They don't show that on TV. That it doesn't get talked about. I've got a holiday since it's my past my business. See you next. See ya. Bye bye. Have fun. But it doesn't get talked about at all. Like on the like deeper aspects, right? And also like my language doesn't have good vocabulary for these kinds of topics. Which I kind of why I find it easier to like talk about this in English actually. It's generally why I like English anyway. Because it's easier to talk about a lot of things in English than my language. But yeah, no, like, I didn't know. Like I knew that like gay men and lesbians existed, but that was like so far away from me that like I thought it didn't like concern me at all. Like I didn't have any reason to look into it. And again, until I met somebody on the internet and I talked to them about like myself and like my experience with myself and my body and my place in society, which sounds so fucking weird to say. And like the expectations that people put on me because of fucking body parts I had, you know, that kind of stuff. It was like that person that kind of like suggested I might be trans, which is kind of funny. And that's like when I started to like research stuff more, I started to learn a lot. I started to learn stuff, and I got immediately scared. I got immediately scared because technically, I live in a very, very conservative country. That's why like this shit is not talked about on TV at all, or at school. You're not taught that like there's more in the world than men and women, and you don't have to be what other people tell you to be and stuff like that. You don't get told that. You don't. So I never bothered to learn anything besides that. Until, you know, that light bulb got lit in my brain. And I went into the fucking rabbit hole of knowledge and I learned stuff and I got scared immediately. Purely because of the fact that, like, how I, how should I say that? I was basically scared how to be treated. And what kinds of danger my life would be in. Because in certain places, you are in fucking danger. And like, as far as I heard, some people like, say, some places, being trans will literally put you in danger. And I thought that the place where I live was also that kind of place. I thought that people basically had like a trans radar and they would immediately find out, and so I basically essentially pretended to be non-binary for like 3 years. 3? I'm not mathing. I don't fucking know. For a couple of years, I essentially pretended to be non-binary, out of fear. I thought that maybe psychologist as well. It was like that's just fear. But yeah. And then I finally just said to myself, fuck it. I'm gonna be honest with myself. And now here we are. Post losing humanity a little bit. Post losing the old body and humanity a little bit. Now having a different problem of monstrous nature. Yeah. TLDR in my life. But wait, how did I even go to this topic? I fucking forgot how I got to this topic at all. I forgot. Anyway. Anyway. Oh yeah, one thing. Did I talk about that before? Fuck if I know. I don't know. Did I talk about it? Did I? But I dug out the 2014 laptop that I talked about earlier. I dug that shit out, and I've been using it. I actually put Linux on it. I put fucking, what's it called? Linux Mint on it, because it's very Windows-like, and it's very light on the terminal usage, which I really appreciate. Purely from the one reason is like I hate typing things, and two, I have this dyslexia. I can't spell shit correctly very well most of the time, so yeah, I'm grateful about that. So yeah, and also I read that it's like really good for like gaming and stuff. Like it's very like it's the least breaking one and the least hard to get into. So that's why I picked that one up. But yeah, I've been using that laptop. I call it the Dingus. I call it the Dingus laptop because it's fucking old. It's ancient. It gets warm from just purely existing. But it's working much better than it was working on Windows 8, because it had Windows 8 on it. The stock tablet, the stock laptop has Windows 8 on it. But it was like really just sweating itself by existing with Windows 8 on it. So I was like, fuck it, Linux. I also wanted to try it for like a long time, because I have seen a lot of people like glaze Linux a lot. And I want to get out of Windows hell because I hate Windows. Like I think I've also like said that before, but like if I had a guarantee of everything working perfectly fine on Linux, even with like using shit like wine or bottles or whatever other like compatibility patch thingy. Even with that, if everything would like work perfectly, I would switch to Linux in a heartbeat. But some of the programs I use that I need don't fucking work on Linux, or don't work very well, or are very like noted to like not work very well. Or just not work at all. Like it's just a mix of that, you know. So yeah, like it's kind of annoying me, but yeah. So the Dingus, right? The Dingus, it runs pretty great on Linux. Like not gonna lie, it's actually for a laptop from 2014, it runs pretty fucking great on Linux. Like actually. It gets a little warm, but I think it's just a fan. I think I just had to open it and clean it. at this point because that thing sat on my brother's floor for like a year. It probably has like a shit ton of dust in it. Honestly, I'm probably gonna like open it after stream, to be honest. I meant to do that yesterday, but I fucking forgot. I forgot. But yeah, it does get a bit warm, like watching YouTube and stuff. Which it does play videos actually in 1080p. Actually, it can. It's pretty fine. It will get a bit warm over time. But again, I think this is just a fans getting clogged to shit with dust and other crap. So again, it was laying in some corner of the house for like a couple of years, and then it was on my brother's floor. And then some chair, then like a shelf, like it was just lying around, so it's probably filthy on the inside, if I had to guess. But I haven't bothered to like look into it yet. But it runs pretty fucking decent. The screen's fucked a bit because it has like dead pixels on it, and it has like this big, not big, it has like this, it's like a coin-sized black spot on it, which kind of makes it hard to like click some of the like browser buttons, because it's perfectly where the reload and back button are on every goddamn browser. So it makes it a little hard to click those buttons because of the dead zone. Also there's like a dead line of pixels, like a dead smear line of pixels going on the other side. So like the screen's kind of low-key dying. But that thing was like changed like 3 to 4 times. That screen was never good. It also does the funny of like, because it's so old, right? The screen is so old. If I touch it, it has ripples on it. My current monitor doesn't do it, but like because the laptop is so fucking old, it has the whole like thing of like ripples. It ripples. The screen is soft. The screen is soft and it ripples. I just can't touch it sometimes. But the other thing, one thing, I managed to get, I did get like Steam and Discord on it, by the way. They work perfectly fine. I mean, Steam also like is fine because like Valve's actually thinking about Linux. I mean, Steam OS exists. Steam Deck runs on fucking Linux, so yeah. Also, I think a lot of Steam games are Linux compatible because of Steam. Because of the Steam Deck, yeah. So yeah, it's like a lot of stuff is bound to work. But some like niche programs that I have will most likely not work on Linux. Magically though, I did get Paint to Side to work on the dingus. It actually works. Apparently there's like issues with pressure sensitivity. It can be fixed. But like, I got Side to work on it. Which is kind of hilarious. It took a little bit of fiddling, because I had to download Bottles, which is like basically Wine, but like different. Because Wine didn't want to make it work. Wine just didn't want to make it work. I don't know. Or maybe I was like, I don't know. I don't know if it like depends on the version of Wine or something. But I guess Wine just can't open everything. So it didn't want to work with Paint to Side. But I did manage to make it work with Bottles. And I used a tutorial for that. And that tutorial was for Paint to Side 2. But it works with 1, so it's fine. I'll see if I can get Clip Studio Paint on it. Supposedly it works with Wine. I will see. I don't think the dingus can actually handle Clip Studio. But we'll see if I can get it on Clip Studio. It's gonna be fun if I can. I also played like... I also downloaded like a couple of VNs on it. The dingus can play visual novels and it's kind of funny. So yeah, I can do like live gaming on the dingus. It's so old, but it still plays. It's just kind of hilarious. Cause I thought it was only gonna be good for like browsing like the internet, but no, the dingus can game. It's not gonna be gaming like amazing. I can't play like CK3 on it, but I can probably play like Undertale and Deltarune on it, or like any like RPG Maker game, really, probably. I think any RPG Maker game, any like simpler 2D game probably could work. I would assume. Like outside of Linux, because like it doesn't require that much performance. I've actually played what's it called? A Day with the Green Reaper, I think? Was it called? Or something like that. I played that game a little bit, and yeah, it lagged a little. But that game is like hella fancy, it has like hella like animated transitions and stuff. So like the escape menu kinda lags a little bit. But like it plays. Did the dingus get hot? Hell yeah. The touchpad was pretty hot. By the time I stopped playing. It was pretty hot. But like it plays. And I think the dingus doesn't have the battery anymore. It hasn't had the battery since like 2016, I think. Because it started swelling. We had a spicy pillow in it. So it just got taken out. Though I do think that the power brick is dying on it a little bit. Because like I connected to the power outlet and I pressed the power button and it just doesn't turn on sometimes. I have to like try a couple of times, like disconnect, reconnect the charger to the power outlet, disconnect, reconnect the cable from the laptop itself, and then at some point it will start working. So I think the brick is kind of slowly dying. Then again, it's like, how old is it? 11 years old? 11. The fact that this thing survived being used daily by like 2 kids till 2018 actually, I think. I think it was 2018 that I got my first laptop, like my own laptop. Because me and my brother shared the dingus originally. And then my brother had the dingus. So it survived like 2 idiot kids using it till like 2018. And then it had a single dumb kid using it. So like I'm still surprised it's still alive. Because the laptop my parents bought for themselves, right? Which was basically mainly used by my mom to like, because we had like a business at some point for a couple of years until it died. But it was used by my mom to like do stuff connected to that business. But that laptop died, like full on died. It would not turn on at all. Like it started lagging massively at some point, right? So my mom asked me to like fix it, so I just like reset it. I grabbed all the crap that they had on that laptop, and like reset it to factory settings. It worked for 1 day. The next day it fucking died. Like fully died. It was just dead. So yeah, and that one was younger. That one was younger. I think they got it like, I think they got it after I had mine, or a little bit before. I don't remember. It was at some point. It was at some point. During that time. I think it was after mine. I think it was like 2018, 2019. What do you call it? Maybe. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm really bad at time stuff, remembering dates, blah 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 blah. So I don't remember if it was before mine or after mine. Might have been after. But point being, it was younger than the dingus, and it fucking died before the dingus died, which is absolutely just hilarious because the dingus is still trucking on. It is still trucking. Does it enjoy being alive? Probably not. The dingus is probably struggling to stay alive, but it's living. I'm gonna continue using it until it fucking dies fully. I will probably start to borrow the charging cable from my parents though, maybe, because again the brick is dying on the laptop, on the dingus. The stock brick is dying. I think. At least that's what Google says. Because I googled it, and apparently the laptop not powering on after pressing the power button is potentially a symptom of the brick dying. So it's either, what was it? Either the motherboard, I think, the CPU, or the power brick. Which I'm thinking is the power brick probably. Because, like, again, the laptop itself works fine after boot up. I would assume it would have some kind of issue during use if it was like the motherboard or the CPU just dying. And the CPU is fine. I looked at it because then it also has like the resource monitoring thingy, and like it's fine. The CPU is like not mine, you know. It's having a little bit of like a little bit of a cough and wheezing, I shall say, right? It struggles a little bit, but then again, it's fucking old. It's ancient. This thing is ancient by tech standard nowadays, and it's still alive. It's still living. It's honestly like perfect for like watching YouTube, which I have been kind of doing for like 2 days now. Because like, dear lord, am I sick of the mobile YouTube app? Like, holy shit, it's garbage. First of all, it's getting absolutely just shit. It keeps getting worse. But also, YouTube really loves to shove premium ads in my face every 5 minutes. And if also they fucking have them at white background. So I'm basically getting flashbanged every goddamn evening. So I hate that. But also like they love putting like 2-minute ads on like a 1 minute to 30 second long video. Like, I swear, what the fuck is this? There's more ads. There's more ad time than there's videos sometimes. Cause they just shove so many of them. So I'm just like, I've been just getting really, really fucking sick of it. And you know, wanted to watch YouTube without getting fucking ads shoved into my face. And fucking premium ads also. And it's been great. Ad-less, ad-free YouTube experience is fucking great. I love not having ads and premium shoved in my face. It's great. But yeah, no, I'm fucking impressed that the thing is working. I will open it though after stream, cause yeah, that thing has not been cleaned in years. In fucking years, it hasn't been cleaned. Somebody has to. But yeah, I also like tested the software that my parents use and like need. If that works on the Linux, and it fucking works. So I'm probably just gonna be switching their laptop to Linux as well. The one that they actually use, because Mom has been complaining a little bit every now and then about the laptop lagging. And it's not an amazing laptop. Like, it's not amazing. It's basically the Dingus laptop, but like, and into modern standards. So it's technically better than the Dingus, but like, it's not great. It's the same level of Dingusness as the Dingus. It's just the 2025 standards of Dingus. So a little bit higher, but still crap. And some smartass put a fucking Windows 11 on it. So sometimes that thing is just heaving from existing. Like it's basically it's suffering by existing. It's basically the pug of laptops. It struggles to exist purely, but just being there. You know, because it's just getting fucked by Windows 11. Because Windows 11 is just famously not good. It just causes issues on lower end machines. Fucking, I wouldn't even put Windows 10 on it, to be honest. Like, on that thing. I would just think twice on putting Windows 10 on that laptop, because like, I don't think it can even take Windows 10. I don't even know if it can it could potentially maybe reliably do Windows 8. Maybe. But we don't have a Windows 8 key. So we don't own a Windows 8 copy anymore. That's gone with the Dingus. The Dingus was the only device that we had with Windows 8. So we don't have a Windows 8 copy. And that's the one I would not be scared to put on their laptop, because that it would probably take it. Windows 11? No. Windows 10? Maybe. With a lot of tweaks and the deep loading? Probably. Maybe. Could take Windows 10. But again, with like a shit ton of tweaks and like performance stuff. Probably. Linux? Easy peasy. It would fucking survive. It would be happy. I'm pretty sure I can make that laptop happy by just putting Linux on it. And I will say that the Linux fanboys are right. It is one lighter, because my god, the installer itself, the bootable media is smaller than the Windows one. Fun fact, the Windows 10 one. But also it's much better on like, oh Jesus, I fucked up something, on lower end machines than Windows, because Windows is really fucking heavy for some reason. Windows is like heavy for no reason, I think. Like honestly, it doesn't do anything amazing to be that heavy on like machines, and I don't know why it's so heavy. That like it just requires more and more power. Because like, as far as I can tell, Windows 11 is literally just Windows 10 with a different color of paint and more bugs. Because apparently they fucked it up. They apparently just made it worse because it has more bugs than Windows 10. And Windows 10 is already horrible. I already hate it. You know, I've hated this thing ever since I had it. But like somehow it's more stable than 11. Again, one of my friends had to literally reset his PC twice because it shut itself. It fucking deleted its own like network brain. Like, I don't remember what it was exactly, but like he said that like his PC was not capable of like network stuff. Just internet dead. Basically. So he had to like reset his PC twice now. And he had Windows 11 on it. Yeah. It's like somehow somehow they made worse. They got worse. But again, like I said, as far as I know, Windows 11 is just a buggier Windows 10 with a different coat of paint. And like that's about it. So I don't know why it's like so heavy on PCs. Cause like even on my PC, I got an ad for like Windows 11, and it said that my PC is not strong enough for it, which I'm pretty sure the only thing that's not strong enough is the fucking having the CPU that Windows doesn't want me to have, because they want like specific CPUs, I think, for Windows 11. So the only thing it doesn't like about my PC is basically my CPU, just not being the one that they want. Doesn't mean that my PC is like too weak. It's not. I could definitely fucking hack my PC to run Windows 11 and it would be fine. Right? It could take that. It's just it's just Microsoft being Microsoft. But yeah, no. I don't know. I wish. Honestly, wholeheartedly, now that I've been using a Linux machine for a couple days, and I've been fiddling with a Linux machine for a couple days, I wholeheartedly wish that Linux would be easier to get into, and easier to make work with Windows-based programs and games and crap. Because let's face it has to be able to run Windows things, because most people will come from Windows and they will have games and programs that work on Windows and that they need, but they don't want to have Windows, right? Like, I am not getting a new drawing program just to be able to use Linux on my PC. I like using Clip Studio, and I wanna keep using it because I paid a lot of money for this thing, and I wanna keep using it for as long as I can. Because again, I paid a lot of money for it. It's really expensive over here. Even though I bought it on discount, it was still expensive as hell. So yeah, like, yeah, I don't want to have to switch program that I fucking pay for just to like use a OS that's better than fucking Windows. Like, I'm kind of stuck here, and I don't like it. So yeah, that's why kind of like legit, I wholeheartedly hope that Linux gets more popular, more people like pick it up, and it gets more compatible with like Windows stuff, because it's gonna be hard for people to transition to Linux, right? From Windows, if you can't use Windows stuff. Because like, there's not many Linux first programs. There are programs that work on Linux that you can make work. But like, not many developers of like programs and games think of Linux, because not many people use it. That's why it kind of like needs these like compatibility programs for Windows. It needs those. Because majority of people that will go to Linux will be from Windows. But yeah, other than that, other than having some issue installing shite from Windows, again, I haven't really tested many things, because again, I am using the Dingus laptop. The Dingus is not very strong. It is old. It is 1 foot in a grave already at this point. I would not be surprised if it died suddenly. I don't want it to die because, yeah, funny Dingus laptop. You know, I don't want it to die really fast, but I would not be surprised because it gets old. But you know, it is good. I will give the nerds, the Linux nerds, that. It is good. It is stable. It does do a good job of reviving old machines. Let's say it that way. it is pretty good at reviving old machines that are struggling with Windows. Because again, the dingus barely worked. Just barely. It was very laggy. It was very just bleh. It doesn't help. The fact that my brother kind of locked me out of it doesn't really help. I couldn't log into the fucking laptop. I couldn't log into the dingus on the Windows 8. Because he put a fucking password that he forgot on it. And the password hint was just, yeah. Or something like that. Like, it was not even a hint. So I had no idea what the password was. And I tried every my brother type of password that I could think of. And it didn't help. So, yeah. So I reset the dingus, and it was really struggling on N8. It was really struggling. It was suffering. It was horrible. So I put Linux on it. One thing though, I have to like figure out why it does that. I don't know why, but anytime I launch like Opera on it, it asks for the fucking PC the password, the login password to the dingus, and I don't know why. It just does that. I have no idea why. Every time I launch it, it just has to put the password in for some reason. But yeah, no. It works fine. It's a little laggy when like opening a new tab, loading pages. It's a little laggy. It's a little slow. But again, this is like old laptop thing. I'm not surprised. It's old. It was also just never that good to begin with. Once again, it's old. It's very old. So I'm not surprised. It's like fine. I don't need it to be like zoom speed, you know? If it plays me videos, it's fine. I'm just kind of stress testing it a little bit, just to see what it can do. Because again, we used to game on this thing. Funny enough, my brother used to play fucking League of Legends on it, which I don't think it can take League anymore. I doubt. But it's one thing that we used to play on it, which is funny. So it used to be able to do gaming somewhat decently. Obviously it can't anymore because it's old. But yeah, I'm just like stress testing it. It does VNs, so maybe I'll just take that as an opportunity to check out a lot of like visual novels. While I'm in bed. I'm just gonna read a bunch of visual novels. Cause I think I have a couple more downloaded. That I will check out today probably. But yeah, we're just gonna do a lot of visual novel gaming. I did find like one with like a whole lot of voice acting. I mean, it's a demo. It's just a demo because I think it's like a Kickstarter game, but it has like they have a demo and the demo has voice acting, which is kind of crazy. Because a lot of VNs just don't. A lot of the JP ones do though. JP ones do, but the non-JP ones a lot of the times don't, which is interesting. Yeah, I might read a bunch and then maybe talk about them. But yeah, no. I have started reading A Date with. What is it? Hold on, I'm going to fucking look it up because I know it's also on Steam. I think the one I played. I just didn't get it from Steam because I just happened to like come across it when I was downloading a different demo. Hold on, let me see. A Date with Death. There we go. It has 2 DLCs, right? What is this expansion thing? Ah, the expansion is like the one with more like character creation stuff. And then this one is probably story stuff. More events and shit. Oh, so one thing that that game has, actually, that I think is interesting. It has a character creator. It's very simple on the base game. It's very simple. But like it has a character creation. Does it have a purpose? I don't fucking know. Do you ever see the full body character that you made? I don't know. I haven't gone that far into the game. I have no idea. I do like the fucking amount of like customization you have though. Like you can customize your character's whole bedroom to your own liking. You can also just very much like go in depth with your character's like identity and stuff. It's pretty neat. I haven't seen a VN like allow you to do that. But then again, I've like seen a lot of like JP ones, and those are pretty like restrictive. Usually they only let you like change the name of the character. I think a lot of VNs have like a predetermined character that you only can rename. And there are like the Western ones where they like, fully let you customize your character. I can actually play some VNs on stream actually. Because there's one I have the demo for, by the way. I guess I just played Date with Death as well. Because why not? But there's one VN that I have the demo for. That also like lets you choose like your character's backstory and stuff. I think that's really interesting. It supposedly like influences the narration and choices. Like the character would like describe shit differently based on what kind of background they have. Which I don't remember how much it comes up in the demo, but to be honest, but like it's a cool concept. Also, like I feel like the concept of that one is pretty interesting. Though I wish that devs would fucking put out more free updates to people. Jesus Christ! I swear to God. People that haven't blocked the Kickstarter get no fucking news, and I hate that. It's so annoying. It is so annoying. The only piece of news that game fucking those devs like gave non-backers is update to the demo and reworking of one background, because it like didn't have much gameplay application. Like it didn't do anything interesting. But like that's the only update it gave that is free. Like holy shit. But yeah, it's like really fucking annoying me. Because I've had that game wishlisted for like how long actually? Hold on. We're checking actually. Because I'm curious now. Where is it? I have a bunch of crap in my wishlist. I've had it wishlisted since fuck. American formatting, I hate it. Which one is the month? Oh, that's the month, I think. Yeah. So I had it wishlisted since November. Since November 2023. 2 fucking years. 2? Yeah, 2. Basically 2 years. And like, there's literally no news about it that are like free. Like available to regular people. And it's just really annoying, because like, you know, it's just kind of like, why? Also like, yeah, that's my slight bit of like whinging, as one of my friends says. Because like, I like the demo, it's pretty good. that was pretty good, but my god, are the devs annoying. Like, not talking about the game. Please yap more about your game. Swear to god. And I follow them as well. I follow their fucking socials too, and it's just like... no talking about progress of the game. It's just character memes. Please. Please give me fucking details of the game. Just tell me how's it going. I swear to god. I don't know. Yeah, I hate that part. I hate when game devs do that. Just like, no fucking info, like none at all. Gonna learn anything. Gonna learn anything about the game. You're a shit out of luck. I don't know if I get away. I don't know what is this. Ah, yeah, there we go, like that. But yeah, like I could probably play those. Now I'm in the mood to kind of replay that demo. Because I haven't played it, the updated demo yet, actually. So I could do that on stream, actually, yeah. But that VN is also like one way you can kind of customize your character. You never see the protagonist, besides like the arms. Because that's part of the plot. The affliction of the MZ is part of the plot. And one of the routes in the demo is fucking adorable and I fucking love it. I did not expect to like the character on that route, but I do. Surprisingly. He's really sweet. So I will probably play it on stream. Now that I think about it. It's just like really different from what I usually do, but like I'm in the era of not giving a fuck. I just do what I want. I just do what I want. I don't care. Yeah, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I'm gonna play it anyway, and if people watch or not, it's, you know, it's completely up to y'all. Yeah. I just like that one. It has a unique protagonist, basically. Because usually it's like, cute girl. Cute girl in a sea of men. Cute girl in a sea of men. Cute girl in a sea of men and women. Cute girl in a sea of women. Like, you know, that kind of stuff. I've seen some like really generic VNs before. This one has like interesting premise. So we'll see. We'll see. I will probably play it. I might also play it, play a date with Death as well. I don't know if I can get that the one save file I have on my PC though. Probably not. I don't know. I don't know where the save file is actually. So I couldn't even take it out if I wanted to because I don't know. Okay, also with Linux, one fun thing that I've realized. The like file explorer is different. I don't know how it works. Cause I set it when I was installing it. I set it to have like, cause the Dingus has like one physical disk, right? And it just kind of defaulted itself into having two partitions. Which I was like, yeah, sure, do that, why not? Yeah. And like, I can't access those. Like, I can't see the drives. And there it was dog barking. I can't see those drives. I don't know what goes where. And what the like there was dog barking a lot. But I don't know what the file structure looks like for like Linux. How does Linux look like? I did find like the fake. I don't know if it's fake. But like the simulated C drive. Simulated Windows C drive that like Wine made. I found that. I found a file for that thing. I actually have 2 versions of that now because of bottles. Because of Psy. But I saw that. I don't know, like, where the actual, like, hard drives are. I don't know. I don't know how that works. But one thing I do, besides like the performance on the dingus, one thing I do like on Linux, specifically Mint, while setting it up, right, while installing it, I had the option to click a button that said auto log me in, more or less. So every time I turn on the dingus, I don't have to log into the dingus. It just logs immediately in. I can like immediately just loads me the desktop and everything. And it's really, really handy. I like it. I like that a lot about it. It's something that Windows should also have. Especially if for PCs that only have one user account. Cause like, why do I have to log into my Windows when I only have like one user account on it? You know? Why does the login screen exist for a device with like one account on it? It's really weird. It's kind of pointless to me. Another thing, there's a setting in the power management. Because it knows that it's on a laptop. It can't tell. So there's a setting that I can choose. And I set it to every time I close the lid of the dingus, it will auto shut down. So I can just shut down the dingus by closing the lid. And it's a really, really cool setting. And I told it to my mom. I told my mom about it. And she like immediately told me to set it on her laptop. And I just had to tell her like, but that's a Linux thing. Windows doesn't have it. So I can't. But like when and if I set your laptop to Linux, I can do that. And she was a little bit disappointed. But yeah, I would probably most likely at some point set their laptop to Linux. I just need that to find a license key to one of the programs that they need for the stuff that they do. Because they have one like paid program that they need, and my dad doesn't know where the license key is, where he put it. So he just needs to find it, and then when he finds it, then I will be able to like reset the PC, reset the laptop, put Linux on it, install the crap that they need, set it up for them, and you know, have it going. I did already tell them to like I will install stuff for you. If you want to install something else, ask me to do it for you. Do not touch anything else besides your programs, because you will break it probably. There's a high chance. There's a high chance that they will fucking break it. Like I told them to like not do that. Do not touch the thing. But yeah. Excuse me, Jesus. I might have broken my own my own mic. Hold on. Give me a sec. There we go. Is it working now? I think it's working. Yeah. looks a little weird, but I fixed it. It's fine. I fixed it, so it's fine. I'm gonna put that there. There we go.
I can fix it.
Cause I kind of saw like noise from my parents on the other side of the door, so I had to like, fix it. And then I kind of broke the noise reduction. But it's fine. I fixed it. It's okay. Anyway, it's almost like 2 hours now, I think. Oh yeah, it's almost 2 hours. Yeah. For real. But I've been yapping so much, my throat is actually dying. So, yeah, I call it a day, I guess. Because again, I don't want to like destroy my throat so much that like, I can't speak. So, I think I'm gonna call it a day. Give me a second. Let me just get my other screen. There we go. Yeah. I've got some stuff done. Yippee-ki-yay. I also yapped a bunch. So much so that my throat is just dying. I need a break. I need a break. So, thank you for coming, everybody. Damn it! My throat is so tired, I'm just like slurring my words. What the hell? Hope you enjoy. Yeah. Have a nice day, evening, night, morning, whatever time it is, and I'll see you next time. Maybe on Monday, we'll see. And bye bye.